ladies and gentlemen, it is me, it is Alvin Squalajalupi, okay? And my other alias is Vibing Sonic. And I am back again with yet another YouTube. Whoa! And today's video is going to be a lovely recap of the LAN event that I went to last weekend for the RCCS Road Company Championship Series Summer Edition LAN Tournament, okay? I was given the opportunity to cast multiple games throughout this year for qualifiers, and this time I was actually invited to go to the physical location itself and cast those games. And so it was an interesting weekend. I'm going to go ahead and allow myself, you know what I'm saying, to pretty much, you know, go over the recap, show you some of the things that occurred from the casting, the interviewing, and just chilling, right? So that's basically it. It's going to be kind of like, you know, not really a vlog, but, you know, it's documentary material that's going to be shown here today. So that's pretty much it for me. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I see you around.
They actually have 4 rooms now. Why are we not running 4 matches at the same time? What? If I knew this, we could literally. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I think we're gonna be using just the red ones though, but I'm not sure. How's it going, man? Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, sorry.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Let me put some of this down. And then we can throw the casters, and this person literally just walks right here.
That's probably going to be a no, mostly because how audio works, how the audio stuff coming in. We would have to change out inputs midway through.
It would be just for Sunday. It would be for the entire day. It wouldn't just be for
it's going to be very unlikely. I can check with Tyler, but it's going to be very unlikely because we're not doing the whole let's have a little meeting to decide before we used to come here. That's just not a peaceful thing broadcast was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Alpharetta, Georgia for the LAN event. I am currently walking back from a gas station, picking up some goddamn snacks as I head back to the hotel room. As you can see, a very limited amount of places to go to for food, at least within the immediate vicinity. Most people actually went to McDonald's. Today was my first day going to McDonald's in about maybe a year. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, I don't really go there that much, but quick and easy McDonald's breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But staying over here at the Sonesta NBC Suites over in this area. And then the Hi Rez studio is down that road somewhere in the midst of the chaos. And so, nonetheless, everything's pretty chill so far. Met a lot of people, met a lot of the Road Company demons, met quite a few, or I guess I should say all of the fellow Road Company talent on the casting side and whatnot. So it's been pretty chill so far. Pretty nice, pretty good. And so we'll be back to you all at some point in time, but not right now.
I don't know.
You like the feel of the best.
I'm afraid, but at the same time, Alcoholics and Wolfie, that's a team right there. Y'all need to thank God.
You know what's crazy?
Che Ballin.
I do the same
You know what's crazy?
All right, and thank you very much, Cap, for that transition. I appreciate you. And I am here today. We're going to call this Sonic's Ring of Winners. And so I have Drew here today with me. And so, Drew, first question, I guess, how are you feeling today after getting that nice victory there?
I'm feeling amazing because we've been scrimming them like every day, and they've been getting better and better. we think they're the second best team here.
Okay. That's a pretty valid opinion, I would say. And so with that being said, I got to be honest with you, Drew. Not too used to seeing you play a Rez character, and so I wanted you to just tell us about how exactly that made you feel, really going and doing well in that role in particular.
So like I've been telling my team I want to play Rez because
Okay.
I've never played it, and everyone says I'm very bad at it. So I gotta prove people wrong. People think I'm like the worst Rez, and it helps my team if I play Rez.
Okay.
So I'm just doing that.
Okay, fair enough. And I guess another thing I wanted to talk about is specifically is how do you feel about the whole Anvil pick? Do you feel like with that being played, because obviously a lot of people like to avoid it, do you think now with that being played by Ink and you guys winning so effectively, will that be kind of copied by others in the future?
Yes, people will definitely copy it the rest of the land.
Okay, fair enough. Well, hey, I appreciate you, Drew, for stopping by and having a chat with us. And so I'm going to go ahead and send it back to the desk, and we'll be back to you.
Being in EU and playing on NA times, it's very difficult to get those scrims in. So we see that. They're learning as they go, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. A lot of those kills were huge.
Yeah, and with that being said, as we go into the next map, it's going to be, is they just stronger at Sabotage, right? Because that was a close game. With it being the way that it was, I want to know what they can do as we move into Demolition. Because, again, in the qualifiers, we talked about it, Aerial Rise was not fantastic, right? And that was mostly Demolition. All they played was Demolition, basically, after the strikeout in the early one. So, with them struggling in that game mode, are we going to see something better out of?
And thank you very much for that transition. I appreciate that. Everybody, welcome back to Sonic's Ring of Winners. And today we have a big winner here. My guy, Class, doing very well in that matchup there. Tell us, how are you feeling right now, Class?
Honestly, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so good right now, man. I had to show out today with my team. People expected us not to really win. We didn't really scrim like that. But look here, we're going to show out on land, and that's really where it matters, man.
Hey, and that's very much correct. And so, listen, you played very well when it mattered. And so, my first question for you is, how exactly did you feel coming into this matchup, going against a team that a lot of people would consider to be a favorite, and really showing out the way that you did and just coming back the way that you did?
Well, honestly, the way I was feeling, we're going to beat them. The confidence against every team. I don't care how good they are. I really don't. Yeah, I mess with them. They're all cool.
Right.
Personally, when you see me on the map, it's no cool vibes, nothing. I'm going to clap you. I'm going to win. My team's going to win. Everybody has good performance here, so I'm going to show it. People be like, they're the best, this and that. I'm not having it no more. I'm going to show you who's really the best out here.
I like it. I like that a lot. And so that's a very, very competitive attitude there for sure. Mama's mentality, Jordan mentality, I like that a lot. And so with that being said, looking forward, do you feel like you've made a huge statement in this matchup today and really sent out a strong message to the other team?
Oh, yeah, for sure. They're going to be scared, I'm telling you. They're going to be scared. I'm Rome Bandit. You see it? See it on the shirt. Yeah.
We see it. I like it. And that's been pretty good. And so with that being said, I appreciate your time, Class. And like I said, you did pretty well. And I would definitely say you were MVP in that series. So, good job. And so we're going to go ahead and send it back to the desk. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We just witnessed an absolutely incredible match. We got to see High Caliber versus Little Geek. It ended up being a very, very interesting matchup. It finished in 2-0 fashion, but we've got to break it down right now. I'm Rome DMV, joined alongside Sonic on the desk. How you doing today, man?
Doing pretty good. How about you, Rome?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. So I got to ask you, what do you think about that match? High Caliber, they took a loss early to Blackhand. Now they're able to bounce back. They find themselves now 1-1 in the pool. This pool is done. We already know. Blackhand and High Caliber, they're going to be starting in the winner's bracket tomorrow. And Little Geek, the team that went 0-2, they're going to be starting in the lower bracket. So what do you feel like this win right here meant for this squad, High Caliber?
Well, I would say it was a very nice recovery from their previous matchup, losing that. And so now they have solidified themselves into the winner's bracket. And so that's obviously very important for them. And I think it's also just a great momentum boost for them just in general, because obviously losing is always going to be, kind of tough on the heart. And so it's great that they were able to bounce back and get a pretty convincing dub in general. So very proud of High Caliber today for that. Yep, and I think the interesting thing here in this matchup in particular, at least for me, is that Tana is going to be going against his old teammate Dak, and Tooney as well. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup for me personally, just because of the fact that when they did qualify last LAN, I was the one that was casting those matches, and so it was very, very hype for me, very emotional, and it was great to just see all of that transpire.
Well, hello, and as they said on the desk, I am Captain Etsoka, joined alongside Sonic. And Sonic, finally, we get to the ladies' side of the competition. Again, these are all content creators and people that we know as well. Of course, Wolfie, so we got to give her a hard time because she's got to be, putting on for the caster's desk here. So again, Sonic, what are your expectations going into this?
Oh, I mean, the expectations are going to be a little wild and rampant because, as they have spoke about, they've had some pretty tough matchups so far, and so obviously both teams want to do the most that they can to bounce back. And so I'm looking forward to see how exactly they decide to prove themselves today. And so now I'm looking forward to see what exactly they do here on these skirmish maps, because this is going to be quite a time. And as you can see here, we're going to start off with the rooftops, and we're going to go ahead and get right to it. Yes, and Brittany Bad is the one that's actually playing, closer range with the Hydra, which in this case you wouldn't really see, but Brittany is just absolutely doing what she can to frag out here. It's looking very impressive on her end for sure, as Miller Ray just does whatever she can to stay on site with the Scorch, because at the end of the day, she can't really be taken out by the, fire nades, and so it's working pretty well to their advantage so far.
Yeah, and already you could tell that Alcoholzy and Wolfie know what is up. They know the plan here coming from Brittany Bad. So now they're trying to get her out of this spot. Finally, they do, and they should be able to turn this around to a 2v1 advantage against their opponent there, the Scorch, that again is just continuing to hold the site.
Holding the site and just playing the objective. This is some great teamwork that we're seeing here, with one player just staying on objective while Brittany is just continuing to wreak havoc on the other team for sure. And so now Wolfie manages to take down Miller Ray, and so they may be able to go ahead and push this Dima and potentially get them off of the objective, and they actually do so right away. And so that is it, as we see the Scorch here not being able to get right back to the objective. Day one of LAN has been complete. Went ahead and did multiple interviews as well as casted for the ladies' matches. And so things are looking very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, right? August 20th. And we're going to see exactly what other things transpire within that day, because Friday is in the books. Things are pretty much over. I mean, hey, that's life. And here we are. I mean, it's been crazy. Hello there, everybody, and we are back again with Sonic Ring of Winners. And so now we have today Delena of Black Hand, obviously a person that we all consider to be the top player in Rogue Company, with the exception of GK, of course. And so I want to first start off by asking you, how do you guys feel as far as Sabotage go? You guys have been completely dominant, and so do you think it's just a matter of skill, or is it just the composition that really assists you all in that matter?
I think it's just we're better than everyone, so I think we're just going to be better than them.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that answers that question for sure. And I guess as far as Sabotage, again, because right now with the way how the brackets have been lined up in the modes and whatnot, it seems like Sabotage is kind of like that very ambiguous mode in which if a team isn't good at it, then more than likely they're going to have a hard time winning that series overall. And so with you all having Drew in this case, who has looked like the best Sabotage player, and he's claiming that he wants to go for that spot, does that give you all the confidence to continue on as we go through this LAN?
100% gives us the confidence. I'm just here watching Drew just carry me to a victory.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, those are my two questions. Is there anything specific that you want to say to the people, or any like shout outs or any message you want to give out to the audience?
Shout out Frag. That's all I want to say.
Okay, fair enough. Well, hey, I appreciate it, and thank you again, Delena, for being here, and hopefully you all do well in the next couple of matches coming up. And so we're going to go ahead and send it back to the desk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back again. This is me, Vibing Sonic, and we are back again with Sonic's Ring of Winners. And so today I have MS here with me from Aerial Rise, and you all actually just ended up winning that very, very tough matchup. How are you feeling today after that matchup, MS?
I'm feeling really good. Our team is like really confident. We did a lot of work yesterday about like VOD review, so we are like really confident. We did good comp and we are just aping. we have a lot of fun. Like that's so fun to play with strategy and just aping. So I'm just feeling really good, and I'm like confident for tomorrow.
And that is very, very great. I mean, we always want to see teams feeling very confident and also having fun. I think that is the main objective of the game. Even though you're obviously playing for a competitive reason, you want to also have fun so that way it keeps morale high. And so, with that being said, another question I have for you is that we've obviously have not seen Slop in a long time. And so, all of us pretty much have him high up in our rankings because of his reputation in the past. And so, how does it feel playing at this land in particular with Slot being back on your team?
I'm really happy because our roster was like White Turtle with 4 European players, and we cannot make it because of the vaccine. And now we are like all together except Pulsa. Love you, Pulsa. I know you're watching. So I'm really happy. Like you see, Slope is going crazy with the tier. He was the best tier player, and he's still the best tier player. He showed it with this game, like 15 downs. So I'm just so happy to play with him.
Hey, that's excellent. And so I guess for now, do you have anything in particular that you want to say to the audience or any shout outs, anything like that?
Shout out to Pulsa again, everyone, to Hi Rez. I'm just so glad to be here and play a LAN. So thanks a lot for like everyone, the French community as well, because I'm the only French here. So shout out to every French.
All right, excellent. Well, hey, that is again MS from Aerial Arise, and thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you in your future matches, and we're going to go back to the desk.
Well, hello and welcome back. Once again, I will be one of your casters this evening, Captain Atsuka, joined in part by my good friend here, Smooth Suit Sonic.
Hey, I appreciate it, and welcome back, Cap. We are here today to go ahead and cast these last two matches here in the main event bracket of today, and so I'm looking really forward to it and seeing who exactly is going to have that pressure, and as of right now, we know that at this point in time, it's basically win or go home.
It most certainly is, and that's what kind of makes this one a little bit more intense because now something is really on the line. You wanted to avoid the lower bracket for sure, but now you want to avoid being completely eliminated from the tournament, and already we're getting things off pretty spicy here. As we can already see, we are going to be playing on Hollows, and keep in mind, this is a map where Prestige Rogue Wide managed to beat the Bandits twice. So they're going to be watching themselves here, and already we can see some bans coming out. It will be the Glimpse and the Lancer, so no Glimpse pick for Tooney.
That is correct. Tooney has absolutely been target banned here today in this matchup, and so we're going to see how exactly Tooney decides to adapt to that situation there, and we're going to have the Glitch and the Dahlia being taken care of there, and then we have Ronin and Scorch. Yep, that is correct. And so like we said before, this is going to be the final map in this matchup between Rome's Bandits and Prestige Rogue Wide. And so now the stakes are very, very high. Nerves are just through the roof. And so I know palms are sweaty. So if you are in the chat, if the prediction has been started, all that stuff, go ahead and type in hashtag PRW or hashtag RB for whichever team that you are rooting for in this particular matchup. Go ahead and go crazy, chat. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sonic's Ring of Winners. And I am here today with Joker. I am vibing Sonic. And so, Joker, first question for you. How does it feel knowing that you have gone through this very rigorous path to make your way to Grand Finals?
It's amazing. It's amazing, and it's just really because last LAN, I ended up facing the same sort of EU team and losing in the same spot. So it feels even better to be in the same spot again and prove that I can overcome it. That's what makes it feel just way more amazing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And so my first question in regards to what has just happened, talk to us about that sabotage on Skyfell, because that was pretty much the match in which things really started to slip away for Aerial Arise, especially when you guys made that crazy comeback in total.
We knew they probably had an advantage on Skyfell Sabotage because that's our least played map. But I don't want to give away strats or anything, but just know Canny had something cooking in the IGL, and it worked out.
We love when things are cooking for sure, and don't quote me, but sometimes I do feel like a chef. And so my final question for you is, what do you think happened on Favela specifically? Because you guys won that in very convincing fashion. Not only did you win defense in a very strong way like people would anticipate, but you also won offense, and it wasn't really that much of a contest. Was it just that the RB was just too strong, or was it something else?
I think there was multiple factors to it. It was part of the RB and us learning from our mistakes, facing them in winner's bracket. That's the beauty of us, losing in winner's bracket and being able to come back from loser's bracket and fix our mistakes.
Excellent. Well, hey, Joker, is there anything that you want to say to the people, any shout-outs, anything like that? Go ahead and let them know.
Well, I just want to say to everybody, keep it cordial and shout out my team and the whole high caliber crew. They've been supporting us like tremendously, and I just shout out to those guys.
All right. Well, that is great. And so thank you again, Joker, for stopping by and talking to us today. And so
pleasure.
that's going to conclude Sonic's Ring of Winners today. And so I'm going to go ahead and send it right back to the desk.
I think Joker said it best. Canny was cooking up some plays, and he absolutely did. They threw him off, and that's what won them most of those maps, quite frankly.
Thank you very much, Wolfie and GK. And now it is time for our first Grand Finals matchup of the weekend. It is time. Sonic, this is going to be a good one. We got the ladies, and they are ready to roll.
They are ready to roll for sure, and this has been a very nice matchup that we've all been anticipating. Most people probably predicted that they will be at the top, and so I'm looking forward to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, a lot of people were wondering, oh, well, why is Justin Golden not straight? Guess what? Because they understood they're going to be making it right here for the big stage. It doesn't matter if you're not showing on Friday, as long as you make it to Sunday. And they're here in the grand finals. Let's go ahead and take a look at the maps for the series, because this one, oh, it's going to be good. We're going to be starting off on District for our map number 1. It is a fabled map in Rogue Company 2v2s. It's one of the best skirmish maps, pretty much decided by all the players. They pretty much just love this map. It's known for its 1v1s, and it's known for its 2v2 wingman strikeouts and all those good things. And now we're here playing wingman strikeout on these maps for these ladies to decide who is going to be the first ever ladies main event champions.
And when you put it like that, a very historic thing for sure. A lot at stake here because you just don't know what could happen. And the fact that they are doing something that is so monumental, so different, and basically just something that really allows you to have, you know, street cred or Roco cred, I guess you could say in this case. Listen, if you come out of here and say, I am the first ever ladies main event 2v2 champion, that's got an amazing ring to it. That's going to boost your Hollywood status up. And you're going to also walk away with that 1K prize.
And not just the not just the 1K prize. You also get the gold medals as well. So every time you go live on your stream, you're going to be able to hold that up. You're going to be able to wear it around your neck. It says ladies only RCCS 2K champions. And only 2 of these ladies are going to be walking away with that prize.
Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be quite the story to tell for sure. And the fact that all of these ladies, with the exception of maybe Favorite, I believe they all stream and they are all pretty popular in the Rogue Company community. And so they're going to have a lot of opportunity to definitely showboat that medal to all the other streamers for sure. There's going to be a lot of nail emojis in the chat once this game is over. I'm going to tell you that right now.
You take it. No questions asked. Allie's not dead. Favorite, they're absolutely terrorizing right now. They're up by 4 lives. And this hill, this might be the last one that we see in this ladies 2v2 wingman strikeout series.
It's looking very dangerous right now for Insight, but Golden managed to take care of Allie there. Favorite's going to go ahead and get that trade, and so they still have a pretty substantial advantage between the 2 teams.
Yeah, and already the communication came in that player's extremely low, and that is going to be the push coming out from Favorite. They're up by 6. Only 5 more lives on the side of Insight before we have ourselves our champions.
Oh, man, and look at Favorite managing to get Golden in that situation there after the cook nade from Allie hits her right on the spot, right on the money, and so they've lost an additional life with the objective as well. And so now it's 11 to 3 lives. This is just looking very unfortunate for Insight as the clock continues to tick.
Yeah, they're going to need to get control of this, and it's just not going to be an easy job whatsoever. The Glitch Dahlia combination has definitely been extremely lethal. As you can see, the Vibe Pod is going to be coming out. They are going to be trying to get this objective. They've got the angles, though, and so now it's the same situation. They've actually retaken the point. Oh, but the pinch is going to be coming in. His Favorite walks right through the Vibe Poison, and now she's going to be ducking, dodging, dipping, diving, trying to get this player taken out, and she's going to be able to get the help from Allie. Now Golden in the back, tracker rounded all up, and these players, they're revealed. They understand exactly where they're coming from. They only need to take them out 3 more times, and then this one is going to be all over.
all over and all done, because at the end of the day, if they manage to do this, which it looks like they will be your very first ladies main event 2v2 champions. They're going to have that medal and they're going to be partying hard.
Oh yeah, tonight it is going to be fun for this duo. They're going to be having a good time for sure, but it is not over yet. The point does go back in favor of Allie and Favorite, and that nade down is going to be big coming in from Allie, and they're going to be pressing the issue. They can feel it. It's 0 lives remaining. It's all down to a mech just by her lonesome, and this one, it's going to be all but over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your champions. Rome's Bandits win the 2v2 ladies only Wingman Strikeout Series.
And what a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. We just witnessed Rogue Company history. We have our very first grand champions of the ladies event. You see them all just being absolutely ecstatic, hugging each other, screaming, crying, who knows, doing all types of stuff. I mean, this is just a very hype moment to be a part of, and I have to say it is an absolute privilege that I was able to cast that game.
Oh, yeah, it was absolutely a treat. Shout out to all the ladies that were competing. Wolfie, Alcohol Z, Brittany Bad, Miss Miller Ray, Allie Favorite, and Jess and Golden. All 8 was absolutely incredible to witness this weekend. But guess what? There can only be 2 champions, and guess what? It is going to be Allie's Not Dead and Favorite. They are going to hold true as the #1 seed. They came into this tournament as the #1 seed, and they were able to close it out in finals.
Yep, and so with that being said, I mean, we have to wait and see how exactly they feel after doing something that is just absolutely monumental. And so now we're going to go ahead and send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Sonic. Welcome back, everybody. What an incredible display, honestly, by both teams, but Rome's Bandits being able to come in and pull it out. Honestly, I think picks came into a big play.
Thank you so much, Wolfie. I am here with the champions, and 2 things right off the bat. First, congratulations. Second, let's get you those medals. Rome's going to be coming in here, making sure you get your prize before we get into this interview. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Oh, yeah. That's placed exactly where it should be. So, coming into this alley, it's been an intense journey. You guys qualified in the first one, but it has been evident that you all have been putting in so much time. We see you out there looking for the scrims, playing anybody you can. So what does it mean to you to have all of that come to fruition with a victory?
It feels amazing because everybody doubted me. I was pretty new to the comp scene the past few months. So it feels really good to finally win and prove everybody wrong.
Fantastic. And I mean, that's what you did, right? You came here and you won. So coming over to you now, Favorite. This series had to mean a lot to you. You made it to the grand finals. This is a team that beat you early on in the event. You came back, you evened the odds, but then going into this match, it was 1-1. So going into it, how are you feeling?
Okay, let's start there. 1-1. We can't say 1-1. It was pool play. And plus, my audio was messed up. I'm telling you, that series would have been different. And yeah, it feels pretty good. If you bet against me, then I think you're just lost. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, for the final question, what did it mean for you all to come here and get this opportunity to compete on land against the best ladies in the game, to showcase your skills in front of everybody? What did that mean for you?
It was pretty good. I already know I'm pretty much best in the game, and I got Allie right here. I wish I had her sooner. You have no idea how bad it was for me back then in all the other girls' tourney. Yeah, I'm just so thankful I could be here, and I do what I got to do.
There you have it, folks. She's thankful to have the opportunity. They're so happy to have won. You can see how excited they are. But let's throw it back to the desk for just a little bit more information.
It's pretty incredible to see just how...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Championship Sunday at Rogue Company. There's been quite a few things that has happened, and it's been absolutely chaotic. We've had crazy comebacks. We've had drama amidst the girls' main event, as expected. And so, it's made for one hell of a day. And so now, we are here at the grand finals.
Yeah, I think that's what the thought is, the thought process is.
It's kind of wild. very much, Wolfie and Heartbreaker. And now we are here with your RCCS Grand Finals champions. So first off, I'm going to start off with Ink. I got to ask you, how does it feel to be the only player in Rogue Company history to not lose a LAN event? You didn't play the last one, but you won January, and now you won the Summer Series.
Feels good, man. All I can say is just the GOAT, man. But got to shout out my teammates. Couldn't do it without them. It's a team-based game, man.
For sure, for sure. And now, I mean, I got to come to Delina. I mean, listen, you've been rated as the best player in Rogue for about a year now. It's really not really been a contest, but I mean, I got to ask you, now that you're teaming with the young gun Drew Whitlock, was it a little bit of a weight lifted off your shoulders throughout this tournament?
Yeah, you know, I didn't have to carry as hard. I could let Drew do most of the work. It just felt good, not doing all the work.
Hey, listen, it seems like that backpack got a little bit lighter, and now I got to come to the IGL himself, Gronky. What was it like learning a new mode? We saw Sabotage. It was so new in the game when it came out, and it seemed like you just took over. You knew exactly what you wanted to do with Sabotage. What was the difference for you in this squad?
Yeah, I mean, as much as we love demo, we're really like a respawn team. Like we think we're like really good at it if we put in the work, and we really did. Like recently in the past few weeks, we just learned it more than everybody else, and it paid off.
For sure, for sure. And now as GK comes and hands you all your gold medals, I got to come and talk to Drew Whitlock. 16 years old, absolutely having a blast out here. You're dancing, you're vibing in game, you're feeling good. I got to ask you, you got the MVP. So, you know, you told me on Friday you were going to get it. You finally got it. What was the way you were able to get it?
Just my team backing me up every map. We've been scrimming Sabotage. I'm the best Sabo player in the game. Feels good.
Awesome, awesome. Now, next thing that I want to ask you, you won the last event and you won this LAN event as well, which makes you the only player in Rogue Company history to win back-to-back LAN events. You got dropped by Prosper and them, and then they ended up getting third. So, I mean, how does it feel?
It feels insane because I knew I was getting dropped after the last LAN. My performance wasn't good. Coming into 4v4s, I knew I was winning it all.
You love to hear it. Absolutely love to hear it. GK, go ahead and come and present them the trophy. I mean, listen, you're the MVP. So the final question I want to ask you, Drew, is what does Rogue Company competitive mean to you?
It means a lot. I've been playing it for 2 years. I've teamed with my first team, King Prenid, Rock Soldier, and Goldie Slays for about a year. It feels insane.
Oh, you heard it here first. He started from the bottom, and now he's here dripped in gold. Big shout out to this entire Black Hand roster, absolutely dominating the competition, going flawlessly through that winner's bracket and the grand finals. And now let's go ahead and send it back to the desk one final time.